everyone, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. If you're missing a good steam roast Pakistani shadiyon wala style, then you have got to try this recipe. I'm sharing the easiest degi style steam roast in an instant pot, which takes only 30 minutes. There is no frying involved, making this super healthy, and you have zero active cooking time. It all happens in a dump and go kind of a way. So let's get started with the recipe. But before that, please do consider subscribing to my channel and giving this video a big thumbs up. So coming towards the recipe, the first thing I have here is about 1 kg of chicken drumsticks. You can use whole legs, just divide it into two parts, the drumstick and the thigh part separately, so that it's easier to cook. I also have it washed and stained. And then I have these cuts on both sides of the chicken. You can ask your butcher to do this too. Most of the time they will. Let's put this aside and come to the rest of the ingredients. Since it's a steam roast, of course we're gonna need some water to produce that steam. I'm using 3/4 cup of water for about 1 kg of chicken. If you're using more, increase the amount accordingly. Then I'm adding 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce. If you have regular soy sauce, that's fine too. And then for my spices, I have 1/2 teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon turmeric powder, 1/2 teaspoon red chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon red chili flakes, and 1/2 teaspoon each of garlic powder, chaat masala powder, coriander powder, and cumin powder. If you are making this for kids, I would highly recommend you to remove the red chili flakes completely, and also feel free to increase the spiciness by adding more chili flakes. Next and last of our ingredients is 2 teaspoons to 2 tablespoons of ghee or oil or any kind of fat of your choice. It's gonna act as a frying medium when we reduce this later, and it's also gonna give your chicken that really nice brown sheen that a roast has. And then I'm adding some orange food color, about a teaspoon. It's gonna give it that nice red color. If you don't have it, it's not gonna impact your flavor in any way. It's just there to add in some color to the chicken. Now I'm adding in all the pieces. If you're using more than 1 kg, this might be stacked, and that's completely fine. In that case, just use a wider pan over stove to reduce the chicken later, and that should be good. So now all you have to do is pressure cook it on normal for about 8 minutes, and then once it has done pressure cooking, then I want you to perform a quick pressure release. Do not let that chicken sit there, because the more it sits in that pressure, the more tender it's gonna get, and you don't want the chicken, the meat, to fall off the bones. So this is how it looks right now. It's completely cooked. Check if your chicken is not done, because sometimes the chicken pieces would be as big as a turkey leg and they might need a couple more minutes extra. Just re-pressure cook it if you think it's not done. And now all I'm doing is I'm flipping the chicken, and the reason I'm doing it is because the side that was submerged in the water has taken on that orange food color and the other side has not. So just to make it evenly colored on both sides, I like to flip it. If you don't want to do it, it's perfectly fine too. And all you have to do is put your instant pot to saute mode and let the water simmer down. For me, it took around 18 minutes to be exact, but I should have turned it off at about 16, because your plate of the instant pot is still hot and it's gonna keep cooking even after you turn this off. And there you go, your chicken roast is done. It's glossy, it's juicy, it's delicious, and it is insanely flavorful. You would not believe how quick and how super delicious this is. To serve, I usually top it up with some fresh coriander and some fresh cut green chilies. I serve it up with some naan or parathas, and it has become my go-to dinner for the most part. And it is juicy, it is not overcooked. That's why I prefer using chicken thigh and chicken leg pieces, because breast, it usually overcooks quicker. But you can definitely use that if you want. So there you go, your instant pot degi style steam roast is done in no time at all. Please do try it and let me know how it turns out for you. If you like this recipe and my videos, please do consider giving it a big thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button. It means so much to me. And if you recreate it, please do share it with me on my Instagram page, which is by the same name, the homemaker baker _ Falakalik. Until next time, the homemaker baker over and out.